What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Travis back with another video today, and as you can see on the screen at the current moment, we are loading up our first game of the video. If you guys are not familiar with the series, if this is your first video watching, I suggest you go back, watch the previous videos, okay? But the overall story of this series is for taking the lowest overall middle linebacker. We put him on the second lowest overall team, which is the Lions, because we already did the Texans in our last series, if you guys haven't seen that. But so today we are continuing that series, and our first game of the video is, of course, against the Cleveland Browns here. And this should be an interesting one for sure, because I have to really try and clamp Nick Chubb here. I really thought he caught that for a minute, but alright. At least we're able to get that stop. Go ahead and get that hit stick on Austin Hooper, which, by the way, Austin Hooper has been cut from the Cleveland Browns in real life. It just happened a day or two ago. Can't really remember, but I'm sure he'll get picked up somewhere though. But they end up getting the first down. Really unfortunate. It's funny though, because the only person, like, now that Odell is gone, the only person that has any type of abilities is Nick Chubb. But the Browns did trade for Amari Cooper from the Cowboys, so did I just get trucked right there? I don't know. But Amari Cooper is now on the Browns, but Jarvis Landry is gone. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with the Browns right now. I mean, you obviously had Odell leaving last year. Jarvis is gone. Amari's in. Austin Hooper's gone. There was something else. Baker Mayfield wants to be gone. He just came out yesterday and asked for a trade, but I don't know what the Browns are gonna do about that, but we'll see. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the Browns season does turn out. They weren't able to really pick up any significant free agents as of right now. I mean, Von Miller went to the Bills. Yeah, I mean, they haven't done much of anything other than losing people. I mean, they did get Amari Cooper, so that's definitely good for them. But they do still have that running game though, so people still have to worry about Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. But today, for the sake of our middle linebacker, we obviously need to lock up this offense. This offense with Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and Jarvis Landry are all on it, so we do have to be wary about that. We also have to be wary about that massive arm bar that he has, so otherwise we're going to get flown across the field like Josh Norman here. So I mean, I really want to clamp up their offense as much as possible, just because I think it would be a strong statement if we do. So I would say most of my tackles in this game is probably going to be a lot of assisted tackles, because if I go one-on-one with Nick Chubb, like, he has bruiser and balance beam, like, that's crazy. So Oh my god, he just bounces off my tackles. Like, it's crazy. I mean, we really need Baker Mayfield to throw this ball. If we have any shot of slowing down their offense, we need Baker Mayfield to throw the ball. I feel like that's the best way for us to stop. Even though our pass defense hasn't been that good, I mean, we have quite a bit of interceptions. Mainly we've had a bend but don't break defense, so they've gotten a lot of passing yards, but we have gotten quite a bit of turnovers. So if we can maybe get a pick or two here and there, help us seal this win. This obviously is going to be a pretty significant win. I think they were pretty good, I think, on the season. I can't remember what their record was though, but they had a pretty decent record. But looks like we were able to stop them. Yep. And we will move on to another defensive set here. So looks like our offense is not doing anything at the moment. So let's go. Let's get that sack. Let's go. Trey Flowers with the sack. All right, that helps us out tremendously for sure. 2nd and 23. Okay, a deep curl from Donovan Peoples-Jones. Third. Oh wow, that was a great pickup. I didn't realize that. 3rd and 5. It's a great pickup. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that dig was coming across the field. Didn't even realize it. But they're already at basically at the 50 right here. All right, that's a great sack right there from Trey Flowers again. All right, I mean that's definitely what we're gonna need. We're gonna need pressure. Pressure is definitely gonna help us out here. So we need to clamp up. So all right, that's a good tackle. 3rd and 9 now. It's not 3rd and 5 like it was last time. It's 3rd and 9. Whoever he throws it to, we have to make the stop, and he doesn't throw to anybody. So that's another sack and another stop. Let's go. All right, so offense not putting anything up on the board right now. I mean, I was hoping they would at least, like, I hope they would at least be knocking in some field goals, but they're not even doing that. So all we can hope for is just some turnovers. I mean, if we can get a couple, defensive touchdowns maybe. But Nick Chubb's a hard man to stop. He is he's chewing some yards on the ground right now. Thankfully they keep putting in Kareem Hunt. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. Of course our offense wasn't able to put any points up on the board. I mean, I was definitely happy about the pick, but I was like I was kind of sad at the same time because it wasn't a pick six, and I kind of had a feeling that if I didn't get a pick six right there, then we probably wouldn't have put anything on the board, and we didn't put anything on the board. So was it a 3rd and inches? Okay. Well, I pressed the wrong play. I kept pressing A too fast. It's a play action right there. Going deep. Oh, I should have had that pick. That's all right. That's another stop, and I believe unless they go for it. It's another stop. No points up on the board. That's what I like to see. Let's go. We're really losing 3-0 right now. Oh my god. It's almost like Nick Chubb has protected as a running back. Like, his blocking is freaking immaculate. Like, I can't even get to the backfield to even get my hands on him. Like, oh my. Yeah. This is so stupid, man. Like, so, like I was saying, I was in the last video, I was saying that I had a goal for myself not to let anybody rush for over 100 yards. But Nick Chubb might hit that. I mean, he's already got 90 yards on 14 rushes, so it might happen. Oh, another stop right there, right before the 2-minute warning. Let's go. So our offense finally decided to get some points. They got a field goal, but they had to get it in the second half. They didn't make anything happen before half. Let's go. Come on. As long as we get him on the ground, if we can swarm him, so that way he can't, you know, get a long TD run or something like that, we should be fine here. I mean, he's gonna pick up yards. I mean, that's just how it's gonna go. But if we can kind of limit that, I feel like we should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinch the line again. Let's go. Way to get to the quarterback. That's D Ford. Come on now. We got quite a bit of sacks in this game. I mean, not used to seeing pressure by the defensive line. I mean, they've been getting clamped up all season, but today they've been putting in some work. I mean, we're gonna need it if we have any chance. Like, I feel like Nick Chubb's probably gonna have a lot of rushing yards, but hopefully we can keep him out of the end zone. But he definitely will have a lot of yards. I mean, I can't even tackle him one-on-one, so. Woohoo! Let's go. Big boy with the scoop. Me with the forced fumble. Let's get it. Come on, offense. Offense with another field goal on the board. No touchdowns. I mean, this may turn into another Rams game. Except even in the Rams game, I think we had a touchdown. But man, we may have to win this game on field goals and just keep locking up their offense. Yeah, I saw that coming. Couldn't get over there quick enough. I was just making sure he didn't dump it down in the for the back slant. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely the problem is obviously this middle linebacker is such a low overall. He probably has such a low tackle rating that it's hard to tackle Nick Chubb one-on-one. So who is that? Ryan Switzer. Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. I think he's at a UNC, actually. Which, shout out to him because I'm a UNC fan. So, but I haven't seen him since he was on the Steelers. It's been a while. All right, so we got another stop right there. So, I mean, our defense is looking good so far, but offense not doing anything. Offense not doing a thing. Oh my God. He's going to have so many broken tackles in this game. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. As long as we can contain him, though, that's all I care about. It's going to be a team effort here today trying to stop Nick Chubb. Let's go. Let's go, McNeil. I think that's the rookie defensive tackle. Let's go. Got us fumble recovery earlier, and now he's got a sack. Let's go. That's fine. That's fine. We'll give him that all day. We'll give him those drag routes every single day of the week. And looks like we have another stop. And finally, oh man, finally our offense comes through. They got a touchdown on the board. We're now up by 10, so we're now up by 2 possessions here today. Whoo! I tried to hit stick him. What? I guess I probably shouldn't. I probably should just go for the tackle because I know I don't have a lot of tackles in this game. So this may be my worst game statistic wise. I do have a pick though, so that does help. I mean, all he's doing is dumping down. So like, I mean, what can you do? All right, let's lock up. We'll lock up that screen, and we'll get. Well, actually, that's third down. Never mind. I thought that was third down, but this is third down now. So let's go ahead and get a stop. Get them off the field. Get our offense back on. Maybe our offense can score another one. I don't know what the flag was, but I'll take that. Holding on the we're going to decline that because we want that fumble. That's another stop. Let's go offense. Come on now. Another field goal, another 3 points added to the score. We're now up by 13. Our offense not really doing much of anything this game, but it's all right because I have forced 3 turnovers in this game. So I mean, this is what the challenge is. This is exactly what the challenge is. I mean, I have to try and carry this Lions team to a Super Bowl, hopefully a Super Bowl win, and clamp those screens up like we always do. Baker only has 144 passing yards, but that's also because Nick Chubb has over 100 yards on the ground. Is it exactly how we wanted the game to go, though? Flag on the play. That is a roughing the passer. Okay, well, they are all the way up here past midfield now. All I can hope for is maybe another screen pass. Let's go. Let's go. Brick hands, baby. That's what we like to see out here. We like to see those brick hands. Go ahead and get that tackle. I may have been able to actually lurk that. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. But we went ahead. We secured the tackle. And now we just need to stop here on 3rd and 3. Let's go. Oh, I was about to say. So it looks like they're going for it here. Nick Chubb is back in the game, so they. Yep. Crap. The problem is I can't tackle him one-on-one anyway. So even if I got in the backfield. Let's go. That's a TFL, baby. That's a TFL. He is finally. Get that freaking takeover off of him. Let's go. I was trying to get there and try to pick that. I was really trying to get to that screen, but wasn't quite able to. Oh my gosh. So close again. Alright, so I have 9 tackles right there is what it says, but I don't think that shows total tackles. I think that shows solos only, maybe. Or solos and assisted. I'm not sure. Let's go. Roby Coleman with an interception. Let's go. Alright, so our offense didn't put anything up on the board, but honestly, I wasn't expecting them to. I was just happy to get that turnover. Ooh, let's go. Boy, get blocked. Let's go. Another hit-stick fumble. And Jeff Okudah takes it to the house. Let's go. Alright, so 2 minutes left on the clock here in this game against the Browns. 22-3. I think that's probably gonna do it. So if nothing happens, obviously we'll move on to the next game. But if something does happen, obviously I'll show you that, like always. But this was like very, very good win against the Cleveland Browns here. So it's a good dub. It's a good win. Boom! Let's go. Finally, that's payback for this whole entire game. That's payback. All right, so looking at the stats here, Jared Goff 21 for 36, 258, a touchdown, no picks. Baker Mayfield 30 for 38, 193, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing the ball, Nick Chubb 20 for 113, obviously, but you guys seen that hard hit, that hit stick at the end of the game. It was on 4th and inches as well. On top of that, let's go. But I had to get some payback. I mean, 13 broken tackles, 93 yards after contact. His longest run of the day was only 13, though, so we kind of held him up, but he still averaged about 5.5 yards a carry. DeAndre Swift, 18 for 32, terrible game. Receiving wise, St. Brown's 7 for 105. Solid game from him. Kareem Hunt had 9 catches, but only for 23 yards. That's crazy. T.J. Hawkinson had the touchdown for Jared Goff. Moving on to the defensive side. Yo, boy with 20 tackles. 20 tackles. I mean, I thought this was going to be a low tackle game, but hey, it wasn't. 4 TFLs, 3.5 sacks from Myles Garrett, 2 for Jadeveon Clowney. Alan McNeil had 2. Trey Flowers had 2. Had 1 sack for a couple of people on top of that. Roby Coleman had that pick, and then obviously I had a pick. But 3 forced fumbles on the game as well. Jeff Okudah with the scoop and score. Great win over the Cleveland Browns right there. And now it's time to hop into game number 2. Here we are in game number 2 against the Chicago Bears here. Let's go. I can tackle you. I can tackle you. But yeah, here it's game number 2, Chicago Bears. This is a divisional game, so we really do want to win this game for sure. So it'd be huge for us on the season. And starting off 2 tackles, I mean, he ain't Nick Chubb. David Montgomery's good, but he ain't no Nick Chubb. Whoo, what a throw from Justin Fields. Wow. All right, so second defensive series for us on the game. Crap. I should have had him in the backfield right there. Not able to. Scrambles for 5 yards. I think. So we smacked the Bears the first game. Because I remember I remember I hit stick Justin Fields like 3 or 4 times and made him fumble like every single time. So let's go. All right. What are the Bears' big move? So the Bears traded Khalil Mack in real life. Let's go. That's a good tackle right there. But they traded Khalil Mack to the Chargers. Allen Robinson has now signed with the Rams, so he is no longer with the Bears. I'm trying to think of any like pickups, but I can't really think of any pickups at the moment. Those are like the key moves. Khalil Mack gone and Allen Robinson gone. Should have known he wasn't gonna throw that. I was running all the way to the right because there was some like short routes that were kind of open, but I should have known he wasn't gonna throw it. Alright, Anzalone there with the stop. So we need to try to hold David Montgomery. I want to try to hold David Montgomery under like 20 yards if we can. Give me that! Let's go! That is lurked. Come on now. So our offense only gets 3 out of that. But, you know, like I said, as long as we keep getting stops, we keep getting turnovers, it doesn't matter. We can win off of 3 points if it really came down to it. All we got to do is just keep getting stops. If they can't score, they won't win. Like, it's as simple as that. But, yeah, it's looking good. Let's go. Okay, didn't let me pick up that fumble, and Trey Boston didn't run to the outside, but that could have been a touchdown. But that's another turnover. This game seems to be shaken up the exact same way as the last one. Except we're not really returning a lot of these for touchdowns. I think we had a few defensive touchdowns in the last game against them. We've gotten a couple turnovers, but not able to get defensive touchdowns off of them. Ooh, another hit stick on Allen Robinson right there. I was hoping he'd fumble or at least drop it. Alright. Had both of those slants locked up myself. Not gonna let him throw that again. I don't know when Justin Fields is gonna learn, but he's getting smacked. I tell you that. I mean, if he keeps running, I'm gonna keep his sticking. That's as simple as that. Oh my gosh! I actually got a sack right there, so I'll take that sack. I thought that was gonna be another fumble though. I saw him breaking that sack, and I know that animation, so I was running as fast as I could, trying to get up there so I could hit stick him. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a fumble, but they pick up the first down right there with a little drag route. I don't know. I think that was Cole Kmet. I think. I kind of got stuck right there on the line. David Montgomery is now past 20 yards on the ground. I was really hoping to try and get contain him under 20 yards. Come here, boy. 2 sacks. It's so easy. I feel like it's so easy to play Justin Fields in this game because when he takes off, like, he's not throwing it. Like, usually when somebody takes off, like Mahomes or Rodgers or some of the other quarterbacks in the game, once they take off, like, they're not taking off. Like, they're still looking to throw. So they'll, like, throw cross body passes and everything else. So you really have to look out for that. But Justin Fields, when he puts the ball down, he's taking off. It's as simple as that. Like, that's how many times he's run already. Like, he's gassed. I know he is. Come here, boy. Let's go. You get stopped. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I think I might be going for like 30 tackles in this game. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to fly at the ball. Come here, let's go. Let's go. That's a good stop. Let's go. Their kicker barely missed the field goal, but he did miss. So they don't get any points up on the board. It's still 16-0. And we just got to keep doing our thing. Let's go. That's a good sack. That's Trey Flowers again. Trey Flowers has 2 sacks. He had 2 sacks last game. He has 2 sacks this game. Might be a good season for Trey Flowers. I mean, it's going to be a good season for everybody. I feel like everybody's kind of amped up their play. Like, I'm here. So, like, I'm here. I came in. I started making plays. And I feel like this team has really stepped up and started making plays of their own. Oh, there's a move right there. Tariq Cohen was cut, I believe, by the Bears, so he's no longer with them. But able to get another stop, and I tried to go in there. I was spamming X trying to dive at him. I was trying to get that safety. I want a safety. I want a safety really bad right here. If they run the ball and give me a gap, I'm hit sticking first of all. I want a touchdown out of it. Maybe a fumble. Crap. Oh, I think he was down though. Wait to see if he's down. Yeah, they called a timeout because the clock would have been moving. But his feet were down, and it looks like they're just going to run the clock. But I'm not going to let them. I'm going to call a timeout, give our offense a chance. All right, so you may be looking at the scoreboard right here, and you may be thinking 30-0. Yeah, so our offense scored before half, and then they scored after half. So let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's 30-0 right now. Defense pitching a shutout. Should have been a pit. I mean, realistically it should have been pass interference, but you know how Madden works. So that should have been a pick for us. Let's go. Way to drop that. Way to drop that, Mooney. Let's go. So we are absolutely just demolishing. The Bears are so bad, man. So bad. I feel like they're going to be bad in real life, too. I mean, they haven't made any, like, spectacular moves. I mean, they could draft a good receiver in the draft. I mean, they do need offensive line for sure. But another fumble right there. Let's get it. It's crazy. Like, it's almost like every hit stick is a fumble. That's wild. Another one. I didn't even hit stick him that time, and he's still losing the ball. He must have that popcorn butter on his fingers. Give me that, boy. Give me that. Don't ever try that middle again. Alright, so here we go with the stats. Jared Goff, 21 for 36, 286, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Justin Fields, 15 for 23, 155, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. DeAndre Swift, 26 for 79. Montgomery, we held him under 40, 17 for 37. Fields had 48 yards, but he still had 5 fumbles, so take that. Jamal Williams, 4 for 68 and a touchdown. Shout out to him. St. Brown, 8 for 80 and 3 touchdowns. Tyrell Williams, 7 for 88 and a touchdown. And then Quintez Cephas had the other touchdown. Going over to the defensive side, picking up 21 tackles, 6 assisted, 15 solos, 2 TFLs, 3.5 sacks. That was just catching Justin Fields before he could pass the line of scrimmage. 2 interceptions. Hold on, our team really balled out though. 3.5 sacks, 2 sacks, 2 sacks, 1.5, 1. Like, our team really cashed out today in this game. 2 picks for me. I almost had 3. So this happened while I was playing. It's obviously gonna be cut, but. It was a screen pass. I would have picked it off, but Allen McNeil got to Justin Fields before he could pass it. It would have been a pick 6 all day. Would have been lovely. But only 2 picks. We had 6 forced fumbles on the game. 5 of them being Justin Fields. One of them was, I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was a receiver, I think. But no defensive touchdowns in the game, which is surprising with all the turnovers, but it is what it is. A beautiful outcome, beautiful video here today. 2-0 in this video. Absolutely demolishing the Bears, shutting them out 51-0. Yeah, they had their total offense was 192 yards, 85 rushing, and 107 passing. They had 8 first downs. I mean, yeah, it's looking rough. 2 for 12 from for third down conversion. We went 8 for 18, so we weren't that much better. But I mean, that is 16% compared to 44%. Red zone percentage, they were 0-1. That was right at the end of the game. They got in the red zone one time. One time they were in the red zone. That's so fun. Oof, that's so funny. They had 1 penalty for 5 yards, and we had 2 for 15. We controlled the clock over 13 minutes, higher than the Bears. I mean, this great win from the Lions right there. Great win from us. Let's hopefully keep this going in the next episode. All right, everybody, y'all know the drill. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new, hit that bell notification so we don't miss the rest of this series as well as any other series that I upload to the channel. I greatly appreciate everybody that has done those 3 things. Okay, it warms my heart that you guys support and you care. So go ahead, smash the like, subscribe, bell notification. Obviously, we will be continuing this series. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series. Obviously, you guys know there's more series like this to come in the future. It is what it is. So I appreciate you guys so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.